The room seemed to pause the moment she spoke. Not fully, but enough for me to feel the shift, for nearby ears to strain even as they pretended not to listen. Emma, my girlfriend, crossed her arms, tilted her head slightly, and delivered her line with a confidence that made my blood run cold. I found someone better. Her voice was syrupy, triumphant, made to humiliate, and she didn't try to hide it. She wanted witnesses, an audience. She believed she had finally outsmarted me, finally gained the upper hand. She stepped aside slightly, revealing him, Mike, tall, clean-cut, and desperately trying to appear relaxed, though I could see the tension behind his eyes. I knew him, not because he was significant, but because I had tracked his deceit for months. Late-night texts, hidden conversations, empty compliments. He thought he was clever, sneaking into her life while I remained oblivious. Emma smirked, convinced of her victory. "See? Even you know he's better," she said, twisting the knife. But I laughed, a quiet, amused laugh, not sarcastic, not angry, just real. Her smirk faltered slightly. I stepped closer, lowering my voice so she could hear, but loud enough for others around us. "You picked Mike," I said calmly. "Interesting choice. Did he mention he still lives with his ex? Or that he's been lying to her while trying to charm you?" Gasps rippled through the crowd. Emma froze. Mike's face drained of color. Before he could respond, I opened my phone, brought out the screenshots I collected. Texts, voice messages, evidence of every lie. Messages where Mike admitted he was using her for amusement, had no serious intentions, and had only ever planned to manipulate. No yelling, no theatrics, just the truth, and the room absorbed it like a punch. Emma's confidence crumbled instantly. Mike stumbled back, reaching for my phone, but I pulled it away casually. "I was going to tell you," he stammered, but the lie died before it left his mouth. Emma looked around desperately, expecting someone to rescue her, to soften the blow, but the crowd stayed frozen, watching her unravel. "You really thought he was better?" I asked, voice quiet but cutting. "You gave up everything we had for someone who never cared about you." Her mouth opened and closed. No excuses came. Mike tried to slink away, but in doing so, he only exposed himself further. His charm evaporated. He had never intended to stay. He had only ever used her. And Emma finally saw it. Her arrogance, her smug victory, all evaporated in an instant. I slipped my phone into my pocket and stepped back. "I wish you both luck," I said, calmly. No anger, no theatrics, just a statement sharper than any shout. Emma reached for my arm, voice trembling. "Wait, please." I stepped back gently. No revenge needed. The truth had done the work for me. She tried again, frantic. "You misunderstood. It was a mistake." But mistakes don't come rehearsed. Perform for witnesses, with a smug smile. She knew exactly what she was doing, and now the consequences were hers to bear. Whispers spread among the onlookers. Some moved away, distancing themselves from her unraveling. Mike tried to slip out, but the path was blocked. Questions hung in the air, demanding answers. Emma shrank, small and broken, lips quivering, hands trembling. She whispered, "Can we talk privately?" I shook my head. "You made it public. Now you live with public consequences." She gasped, the words knocking the air from her lungs. I turned and walked toward the exit, each step freeing me, lightening me. My phone buzzed with texts and calls from her, frantic, pleading, but I didn't look back. The room behind me held a heavy, breathless silence. Emma collapsed into a chair, shaking and crying, utterly exposed. Everyone watching understood. She hadn't just lost me. She had unraveled herself. I walked away calmly, peacefully, knowing this. Sometimes the most devastating revenge isn't words or anger or confrontation. Sometimes it's letting the truth speak for itself.